Yeah, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. And how have you been?
I have been great. Yeah, actually, as we are meeting since a long time, so please introduce yourself.
Yes, yes. Maybe we were talking 3 months ago. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. First of all, thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. I am Santanu Das. I am connecting from West Bengal, and by professional, I am working person. I work in a hospital as an attendant. And if I talk about my education qualification, I have completed my graduation in mathematics subject. And if I talk about my hobbies, I always like playing cricket and football. But I now I don't play cricket and football because I don't get free time. Apart from that, also I am running my one YouTube channel, which name is English with SD. That's all about me. It is my short introduction. Hey, why did you think you have to learn this language?
Yeah, actually, it's not about learning. I'm just practicing this language. I just want to get fluency in this language. If it comes to knowledge, I have that knowledge that is considered. But when it comes to speaking, so I'm just polishing my speaking. That's
Yes,
yeah,
yes. Definitely. Actually, to learn any language, always you have to follow four rules: LSRW, listening,
yes,
speaking, reading, and writing. Four things are very important, but most important is listening and speaking. Yeah, according to me.
yes,
And what do
yes.
you think?
Yeah, I totally agree with your point because whenever there is any beginner or you can say intermediate also, we always start from listening because the listening gives us that content on which we can work upon. When we know that what we have to listen and how we have to listen, that affects our conversations and speaking a lot because what happens when we listen of our choice now in which we are interested in, so that time we take great interest, and whenever we take a great interest in anything, so that time we learn a lot. So we should always start with listening. Listening give input to yourself, and after listening you should go with speaking to give output. Because if you are listening a lot and you are not giving output, so that is also not adding any value in your conversation. So as listening is important, in the same way speaking is also important. We should start listening as well as speaking together.
Yes, yes, definitely. And ma'am, you also like listening, but what kind of content do you listen for improving your English skill?
Yeah, mostly, first of all, it depends on our choice, means in which we are interested in. I mostly love to listen podcast, and apart from that, I love to know about cultures of other countries also. So I always go with that kind of podcast also that are related to other countries. I love to know about other countries as well, means how people live there, how they just what kind of lifestyles they are sharing, and how they just learn with each other. This is the thing.
Yes, yes, yes. And ma'am, how long have you been speaking English?
Yeah, it's been 11 months since I have started my channel. Since then, I am persistent with my study, with my speaking and practice, you can say. Because before that, I was doing everything, but I was not getting result in my speaking skill. But since I have started practicing on daily basis, so I can say that I am just on the right track, and every day I am gaining something or the other.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, I'd like to ask one question to you. And right now, on the you are using this application, Skype application, and there is a group, and there in this
Hmm.
group there are so many people who are learning this language. And ma'am, I'd like to ask one question to you. And most of the people are belong to in our country in India. And have you ever talked to another country people?
Actually, I have talked, but it is nearby. You can say neighbor countries like Bangladesh and Australia in that manner. But if we talk about then like a eloquent speaker, so with a native one, I haven't made any conversation till now.
Yes, yes. And I mean, you have talked to one person who belonged to Australia, and nowadays I noticed that who are learning this language for a long time, about 1 year and 2 years. they are learning the language as well as also they are learning the another accent, British accent and American accent. Right now, do you
Yes.
practice this kind of accent?
No, actually, I don't practice these kind of accent. First of all, it's all about the interest and my why also, because I don't want to take much attention on these accents. I don't have any particular why I should learn this particular accent like American or British. I'm in my job and I love my own accent, like my Indian accent, how I am speaking. And if I would be in need of going abroad or working there, so that time definitely I would love to go with their accent. But as I am not in need of that accent, so I am not practicing any particular accent. I am just following my own accent.
Yes. And ma'am, you are also teacher, and in which language do you teach in your school?
In school I teach in English only. My school is an English medium school here.
Oh, yes, yes. So you also teach English medium school, and do you teach at your house as a private tutor?
Yeah, I deliver classes and online I teach English as well. Yes.
Yes. And do you teach English grammar?
Yeah, I teach English grammar as well because I love grammar. Yeah. And when we are just talking about learning English, so grammar is also an important part and parcel of the any language. If we can't leave the grammar, yes, behind.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And ma'am, how much English grammar is important only for speaking English?
Yeah, if I am talking about in term of spoken English, so that time grammar is not so much important because the person who just want to speak fluently and spontaneously, so that time they need to work upon speaking only. If they would just focus on grammar's rules, so definitely they are going to make something or the other mistakes. So, in starting, when you are practicing, you are gaining confidence and you are trying to deliver your speech in front of every person. So, that time you need not to go with grammar's rules. When you think that, yes, now I have gained much confidence, now I am able to speak in front of everyone, there is no hesitation. So, that time you, by and by, you can think about grammar also. Yeah. If
Yes,
you
yes,
want to
you are right.
teach someone, if you want to be a tutor, you want to teach someone, so definitely you should have knowledge of grammar. But if you want to just enhance your spoken English, so that time you can use grammar passively also by listening and
Yes, yes.
reading.
Yes, actually, basic English grammar is important according to me. Yeah, in our country, in our locality, there is no good English environment.
Hmm.
That's why also basic English grammar is important. But if you have a good English environment in your locality, at that place there is no need to English grammar. Yeah, but in
Yes.
our country, in our locality, there is no good English environment. That's why also basic English grammar is important. And after learning English grammar, when you speak English, at that time you speak English perfectly and correctly. But without
Hmm.
learning grammar, when you speak English, that time also you make so many mistakes while speaking English,
Yes.
according to me.
Yeah. If anybody just want to get proficiency in this language, so grammar is must. It is crucial to
Yes,
get
yes,
proficiency. But if anybody just want to practice this language only for the part sake of spoken, so that time they can think about it gradually.
yes, yes. I remember for practicing purpose, for improving your English skill, and how many sessions do you take every single day? Is right now? So you are talking with me. Is this conversation the first in a day?
Yeah, this is my first conversation, and today I'm available at this time because today is holiday because of Ravidas Jayanti, I think. Yes. So that's why I'm available at this time. Otherwise, I always make one conversation daily at afternoon when I just come back from my school.
To use this application, Skype application for practicing purpose, for speaking purpose. And apart from this application, do you use another application for audio call purpose?
No, I don't use any other application. I just practice with my sons and in schools as with the students and here at noon. Yeah.
All right. And ma'am,
Yes,
you belong
sir.
to Uttarakhand, yeah?
Yes, sir.
And how is the weather in your state?
Yeah, weather is quite moderate. Now it's not too much cold here. Yes. Yeah, it's changing day by day. Yeah.
And
It's
maybe in Uttarakhand there is a hilly area.
yeah, it's a hilly area, but I live in plains. Yes.
And ma'am, you are a teacher. You also teach in school. And how far is your school from your house?
Yeah, we can say that it is on walking distance, so that's why I can manage.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And and a few minutes ago, you have told me you have a one son. And do you speak in English with your son?
Yes, I speak with my sons in English. Actually, this time my eldest son is having 10th exams, board exams. So he
Yes,
is
yes.
busy in his studies. Yeah. But with younger one, I always spend time, means quality time.
Yes, yes. Actually, always you have to make a good English environment at your house for
Yes.
your son. Yeah. And
Yeah.
if you speak regular basis with your son in English, definitely you will learn this language very easily.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we are talking about environment now, so that is all up to us. Those who says that we have lack of environment, they can also create their own environment. It is that how much desired you are to learn something. If you are passionate about learning any language, so you can create your own environment, like on social media or changing your application on phone and speaking by yourself. So there are so many things that you can do for yourself. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yeah, definitely. Right now, the social media is very available. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I did not go anywhere. Yeah, always staying at my home and using my smartphone. I am learning this language. Yeah, and
Yes.
if you have a
Same here.
confidence, if you have a confidence, and if you have a knowledge of basic English grammar, you can learn this language always staying at your home. There is no need to go anywhere.
Really. There is no need because we have that master source, that is social media, that we can explore ourselves. Previously we don't have so much facilities to speak in English and to just learn anything. But if these days we are talking about, we are full of resources to learn and gaining knowledge. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. And I would like to ask one question to you. And to learn this language, four things are very important: ALS, RW, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. But another part is very important, that is vocabulary. But what kind of method did you follow for improving your vocabulary skill?
Yeah, I always for vocabulary, I always go with one vocab per day, not more than one, because it comes in my life naturally when I take only one vocab. I take one vocab, I use that vocab in my conversation, and I revised that multiple times, and at the end of the week also you can see. So in this way I use, and at my channel also I just upload the particular vocab, and that vocab I use on daily basis mostly. Yeah.
And do you upload English grammatical video on your YouTube channel?
Since now I haven't upload means a particular one, but we have discussed many grammar things, like parts of speech, adjective, pronouns, nouns, with other co-learners. Yes.
No, no, I would like to ask one question to you. When you upload the grammatical video on your YouTube channel, and at that time, in which language do you use for making the grammatical video?
Yeah, I use English only. I always prefer to go with English. As we are practicing English, we should always go with English. Yeah.
Yes. And do you use your native language while making the conversation grammatical video?
No, I have never used, and this kind of particular video on grammatical mistakes I have never made also. But if I would make, so I would love to go with it totally in English. Yeah.
Yes. And ma'am, do you like English newspaper? Do you like reading English newspaper? Do you like reading English storybook for improving your vocabulary skill?
Yeah, I don't go with newspaper because it is not possible for me. But if it comes to reading, so I love reading, and since now I have just finished one book, that is The Alchemist, and apart from that, I always love to go with short stories. Yeah,
Oh
and
yes,
sometimes
yes.
with
You are
novels. Yeah.
yes, yes. Actually, I
So
don't like
today,
reading. Yeah, I don't like reading. It is boring to me. Yeah, it is boring to me. That's why
mm,
also I don't like reading English newspaper. Don't like reading English storybook. That's why also I have to struggle a lot for improving my vocabulary skill. But whenever I
yes,
get free time, I always watch the YouTube video in English. And at that time, I watch the YouTube video with subtitle. And after watching the video, I collect few new vocabulary. And after that I use always I use the new vocabulary while speaking English. In this way, right now also I am improving my
but
vocabulary skill.
do you know what happened when we just read anything now? So we automatically learn the vocabs. This is also
Yes,
the
yes,
good
yes,
way of learning vocabs. And as you said that I'm not interested, so that time you can start with in starting you can start with 5 minutes, and after that you can increase by 10 minutes. Just set alarm of 5 minutes and read any small stories, 2 pages or 3 pages, and in this way you can start a good reading.
yes, yes, you're
Okay.
right. Reading is also important. Reading is also important. If you read English newspaper, if you read English story book, you will improve faster. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So thank you, sir, for giving me your valuable time. Bye bye. We can connect later.
All right, ma'am. It was nice conversation with you. Thank you for giving a valuable time. You are also speaking English very well.